Hey guys, Tree Top Thoughts here. This episode will include different sections covering different date ideas, specifically for Boise, Idaho, for general date, and romantic for those couples out there. What do you say? Shall we? Okay, so for those general ideas, whether you're going on a first date or you just need to get out of the house with your person, rollerblading. Honestly, I haven't gone rollerblading in a hot minute. And it's pretty fun. You can rollerblade either at the rollerdrome or you can go rollerblading down like the green belt. People usually don't do it very often, so it's kind of like, it's a good idea because it's like, oh, that would be so fun. I haven't done that in ages. And $5 movie day is on Tuesdays in Idaho. I don't know if any other states do that, but typically any movie theater you go to does this deal. It's really nice because if you like places like the Village and Meridian where it's kind of more expensive or nicer, $5 to get in. You can go to the Dollar Theater where they're actually $3 now, but on Tuesdays they charge you $1. So Tuesdays are a great day if you just want to get out of the house and go see a good new movie for a good deal. Swimming at the lake. I love swimming so much. And if you have paddle boards or like floaty tubes or whatever, a boat, that's pretty fun too. Going boating, woo. But for those of you out there like me who don't own my own boat, I go out paddle boarding. I've done double dates like this, and you just kind of chill out at the lake. You can take like card games or like hula hoop, or if you're learning how to fire dance. That's really fun to do at the lake. I would just recommend not going on weekends. I usually hit up Lake Lowell before it gets like too gross in the summer. There's other lakes around here, and in general, for people watching anywhere else, just lake days are so fun. It is a great way to get to know someone. You get to go swimming, you can go out on the same paddleboard and just kind of like ask questions back and forth, and it's pretty interactive and fun. Coffee! Meeting at a coffee shop. That is always a nice thing. I am in love with coffee, so if anybody asks me to coffee, I'm like, hell yes!
Who would say no to coffee?
No, but coffee is a great idea because you get to go and you can sip on your good brew and have a great conversation with someone. You can even get it to go and start walking around wherever you're at. So that is another awesome option. Bowling! Now, some people don't like bowling, some people love bowling, some people just bowl to be goofballs because not a lot of people are very good at bowling. But, again, it's another interactive thing where you can still talk to the person, unlike during a movie. If you've tried bowling and think that it's boring and that, oh, I just suck because I can never get a good score and it's just weird because somebody is watching me while I like run out and throw this ball down a wooden lane. Honestly, bowling is a weird concept. I am a total goofball. I'll like granny ball through my legs and I'll like take the ball and spin and pretend I do ballet and just throw it all funky. And it makes bowling a blast. So just be a goofball if you don't think you like bowling and see who can get the best score while doing the weirdest
Bowl. Pose, bowl, throw. Yeah.
Okay, this one was so fun when I did it. I've only done it once with somebody. We went to dinner and then we went to just like this clothing store and we ran around and tried on some crazy outfits, put like hats on and pants on our arms and took pictures and just grabbed random stuff and played tag and went like through the racks and stuff. Of course, like be respectful to the store, to a degree. Don't go crazy and completely like trash the store and make the employees mad at you. But if you want to just go try on crazy outfits and kind of like run around some racks and have some fun, yeah, it's an awesome date idea. Another interactive thing. You can still talk to the person, or you could even make it a challenge or like bet the other person, like, I bet I'm gonna find the craziest outfit in the store and get a picture and post it on social media, and then you can just have fun with almost anything you do. Romantic date ideas. Generally, a romantic date idea, in my mind, is just going out and doing something, maybe not necessarily in public, where you already know the person you're going out with, whether you're dating them or whether you've like been out with them a couple times already and you're comfortable around them. That's kind of what the romantic category is for. I didn't know what else to call it. Hiking! Okay, so I think hiking is a great idea. I've gone hiking with one person. It was so fun. It was interactive. We're interacting with each other and talking and interacting with Mother Nature at the same time. Just getting out in that sun, and it was really fun because it's something that I don't normally do. So you could make it like a double date or triple date. You could end up camping out and having a fire, and you can modify it however you would like. You could even stop and have a picnic on your hike. Like, you can just get creative with these ideas here. Drive-in movie. I'm not sure that everywhere has a drive-in movie now. I do know that there are 2 in the Boise area. There's one out in Parma, and there's also one in Caldwell. These are usually open Thursday through Sundays, I believe, or Thursday through Saturday. I could be wrong on the dates. Anyway, they're typically open during summer when it's warm so that you can like open up the back of your car and watch the movie or go sit parked. Flip that radio on, turn it to the right station, and all of a sudden you're hearing what's on the screen in front of you. You're outside, you can look out the windows and see the sky, or if you're sitting in the bed of a pickup, you can take a mattress and some blankets and some candy and have like a little camp out, but you're still like out in public watching a movie. A picnic. Picnics are honestly pretty fun. They take a little bit of planning because you do have to figure out what you're going to eat, what you're going to take, whether it'll be hot or cold, and like who's bringing what, or if one person's doing the meal, and you just got to figure those few things out. But once you plan it, it's a good time. Or you could go to the store and buy the items that you wanted to go eat on your picnic together. You can modify it to your taste.
See what I did there?
Going on a long drive to nowhere. Driving, for some reason, I feel like I open up in the car just because I'm like focused on the road. You're not necessarily staring at the person, so you can just start talking about stuff. And sometimes jamming out to music is awesome. Just screaming at the top of your lungs, blaring your music, driving down some old country roads with your windows down. Going to a hot springs. Here in Idaho, we have a hot springs up in Idaho City. We have Givens Hot Springs over in Marsing. And I think there's a few other ones that aren't coming to my brain right now. But hot springs are always nice, especially during winter, because lots of the things I've said have been summer ideas for going outside and being in the sun. Well, hot springs are great for winter. Stargazing. I love staring at the stars. It's really cool if you learn a couple constellations and can go lay a blanket out and like try and find some of those constellations. And then you can talk about deep stuff or light stuff. You can play some really cool music while you're staring up at those amazing stars, and it just puts you in like a different dimension. Dates that are specifically in the Boise location. I don't know what just happened to my voice there. River surfing! Yeah! Okay, I am a water girl. I love water sports, whether boating, paddleboarding, swimming, surfing. Now, river surfing is really nice because, first of all, you don't have to know someone who owns a boat to go surfing. Second, you don't have to be by the ocean. Third, you can go whenever you want, and it's a blast. I went in the end of September, middle of September time, and it was pretty chilly. I did wear a wetsuit. So there's that. But during the summer, it is a pretty poppin' thing for people to do, especially on weekends. So if you don't want it to be crowded when you're learning how to river surf, probably go during the week. It is pretty hard. Honestly, it's harder than boat surfing. It's different. So the wave is like coming out of this little dam that they have built up, and you literally take your board out in the water, and they have this ledge that you walk out on, and you jump into the wave and just start surfing away. 8th Street. I love 8th Street. It is so lively and amazing. It's typically full of people, and they've got live bands on weekends playing outside at all these different restaurants. 8th Street is awesome. Lucky Fins and the Red Feather so far, and Flatbread are some of my favorites on 8th Street. There's also coffee shops, and there's just a lot to do, and if you just want to go on a stroll and people watch in downtown Boise, it's a great option. Circus Tricks. Circus Tricks is a trampoline park. It's got like parkour stuff, there's obstacle courses, and it's really fun to just go get some energy out, do some flips, make fun of each other. It's just another thing to get out and do something active. But it is indoors, which is also nice for winter because then you don't freeze. Table Rock. Table Rock is this little mountain you can drive up or you can hike up, and you look over the entire city of Boise. It's beautiful during the day, but I like going around sunset so you can watch that sun go down and then you see all the city lights. You can just sit up there and chill and talk. It is also a pretty popular place, so there's quite a few people. But you could even mix some of the other ideas I said and do a picnic up there. We could go on a night hike if it's open. Maybe that's not allowed. I don't know. Jump Creek! I shortly mentioned Jump Creek earlier. It is this little canyon out towards Homedale, Marsing area. So it's a little bit outside of Boise. But there's 7 waterfalls you can hike to. I've only been to the first one because it's like a short little hike that's got the trail all mapped out for you. Once you get past the first waterfall and climb Devil's Ladder, okay, so for you Boise people, there's a waterfall, and if you go up that little hill, there's like this crazy little rocky area, and you can climb up Devil's Ladder and go up to the top of the waterfall, and then you can hike way on back. And like I said, there's around 7 waterfalls you can hike back to. I've heard there are miles and miles in. Jump Creek is super fun. It's an easy hike. It's in the area, and it's gorgeous. And you can also, if you're going during the summer, you can jump in the waterfall and go swimming. You could also do a picnic or whatever you wanted to do out there.
This is a bonus topic. I did not mention it in the beginning of my video.
I created a little bucket list. I did copy a TV show. But there's all kinds of stuff on here, like skydiving, bungee jumping, ziplining, making a movie, of course, going to like Italy and crazy places like that, going on a backpack trip. So if you guys already have a bucket list, date ideas could be crossing off one of these items, even if it's just a funny thing like eating cheesecake on the roof. Or if you don't have a bucket list, you could create one together and come up with funny little ideas or these grand, amazing ideas, and you could start just checking off things from your bucket list like once a week or once a month or whatever you would like to customize this idea to. This concludes my dating series, episode 2. Hopefully this gives you like a good little base of ideas that you can do. I haven't thought of any more off the top of my head, but I'm sure like there's a lot of other ideas out there, and if you guys wanted a part 2, I could release another part and I could do some more studying and figure out some more in-depth date ideas. Stay tuned for some more tips on dating. Until next time. Bye guys!